How you doing, everybody? This is Daniel Busch with POV Pool. I'm here at the Eagles Lodge in Helena, Montana, and it was quite a long drive here, 15 hours altogether with a quick stop for Japanese food in Salt Lake City. Here with some of the crew here at the Eagles Lodge. I want to thank Mandy and Josh, Terry, and Dan, and all the people that have been helping out here. And I'd also want to thank the sponsors, the Fraternal Order of Eagles, who have provided this space, which also has 4 Valley pool tables in the other room. We're using this beautiful diamond table here, bar boss table. It's probably the only one we could find in Montana to hold this event with. Also, I want to thank Shelley's Cafe for putting up the money to make this event happen as well. It's right around the corner. They've got great menu, great food, and Shelley's Cafe representatives and also the owner, Shelley, will be here as well in the audience. We're here in Helena to broadcast and stream live Shane VanBoening versus Earl Strickland, and they're going to be playing for 3 days straight, races to 30. The first day is going to be 9-ball, second day will be 8-ball, and the third day will be 10-ball, and they're going to be playing on this diamond bar box table. This event is going to be brought to you by the Legends and Champions Pool Tour, who is, well, the brainchild of that is Mark Cantrill, and he's standing right over here. He's a little camera shy. Maybe he'll come on over. All right, how you doing, Mark?
Doing good, thank you. This is just not my thing. It's not what I usually do. I stand behind the camera, not in front of it. So.
Yeah, well, I'm really glad that I was able to get you here. It's funny because I've been talking to this individual for about 4 months, and I haven't seen him until yesterday.
I didn't realize he was so short.
There you go. So I want to thank you too, actually, for calling on me to to do the broadcast to this event.
It's no problem. It's been a real pleasure working with you. You've been here all day. We've all been here all day, but I've seen the problems that you have to go through. I won't want your job. I realize what Justin and the extra report and you guys go through, and Big Truck and all those guys. I can do what you do. I'd rather sit behind the camera and not worry about the technical stuff, but I really appreciate everything you've been doing. You've been doing real well.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate that, and I really think you've been doing a bang-up job. By the way, Mark Cantrill he's come up with a lot of great ideas to promote this particular event. We're giving away signed posters of Earl and the Earl and Shane Decider posters that I designed when we started to promote this thing. Earl and Shane are going to be signing those posters, so everybody that has signed up to the pay-per-view up to this point are eligible for a drawing of 5 of those posters.
5 of the posters, and what we're going to do...
Probably 16 by 24 size, I think.
I'm going to put it on AZ Billiards. I'll put it on AZ Billiards. When we get done here tonight, we'll do the drawing, and we'll get those 5 posters out, get the guys to sign them, and everybody gets a Kamui tip who's been part of the first 100. So it'll be fun tonight when I get back.
Okay, great. And then also I want to thank Kamui Tips because, I called up John Bertone of Kamui. I asked, is there anything like a promotion we can come up with for the first 100 people to sign on to this stream? And John Bertone came up with the unprecedented move of giving us 100 Kamui tip vouchers for the first 100 people, and I want you guys to know that we still have Kamui vouchers, so that gives you an idea of who we have signed up so far. It's definitely not 100 people.
It's done a lot better than I really thought we would do. I mean, people don't tend to buy pay-per-view in advance, but the fact that Kamui put that out there is really appreciated. If you're in the market for a tip, the Kamui tip's a great tip, and the new Kamui Clear's a great tip. It's a retail of $30. That means if you bought the weekend, it cost you $5.
Yeah, it's almost a wash. It's almost a wash. Yeah. So without further ado, these guys are hungry and they've had long flight paths or whatnot, and layovers and all that, and they're pretty tired and they're hungry. And if you'd like to cut to the 2-shot, actually, I just want to show people the table and what we're kind of looking at here. And I'm going to ask the guys to come on over. Shane, Earl, How you doing? And we can cut back to one here, and we'll just get in the frame. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for coming out. How are you both feeling right now?
Feeling pretty good on fishing. I went fishing the last couple of days, so. But other than that, I don't know. It's a bar table. I grew up on bar tables. So.
That's right. You did. You didn't have I heard you didn't have a lot of people to play back then, and so you played a lot on the bar table.
Yeah, no, I mean that's my main game. So I told Earl that I'm not gonna hit one ball until the match starts. So.
He's telling the truth too. I mean, he's been, Earl, you've been trying to get the breakdown on this table, right?
It's the table's the cloth's a little old, and it's going to get a little wet in here. It's a little closed in. This table's going to break a little bit difficult. I don't think it's going to break as easy as a newer felt, and maybe that'll add to my chances that the table can play a little tougher. Maybe I'll have a better chance that way. But I don't think he needs much practice on this table. It's kind of a short table, but it's a different animal. You got to play different position on a bar table. It's not the same as 4.5 by 9. Lot tighter position, and there's a lot of shots you play a little bit different on a bar table. But overall, it's an easier table for us. There's no doubt. I mean, that's pretty obvious. But I'll have to play well. I have to break well and slow him down, I hope.
That's good. Well, I wish you both the best of luck on that. What do you think of? Actually, I do have a few questions here. Let's see. I noticed you guys. Yeah, you guys have both been kind of talking a lot. You have some history too. This isn't the first time you've played together, either in tournament or in challenge. I mean, and so just watching you guys interact. You both have a lot of respect for each other, So do you guys want to say anything about that?
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for Shane. He's a great player. He's worked hard on his game. He's studied a lot of video. But, he went about it a different way than me, too. I never got to study any video. There was no such thing when I was growing. But, he's a great player. He's got the best break, one of the best breaks in the world, and that's a big part of the game right now. Unfortunately, I kind of dispute it, but that's the way the game is right now. If the balls are breaking well and if the cloth is a certain stage, newness, and the pockets are right, Shane's virtually unbeatable in 10 ball at times. There's no doubt because of his break.
Yeah.
But he's a great player too now. He's a great shot maker. He's one of the best shot makers too in the world too, and a lot of people, might overlook that looking at his break. He's getting a lot of simple shots off his break, but he makes good tough shots.
Well, it's funny. A lot of people have actually been rooting for you too. That a lot of people have said, Shane's probably gonna, it's gonna be a landslide. But then a lot of people came forward and they said, you can't ever underestimate Earl Strickland. I mean. There might be playing conditions that could change the game, yes, but then also Shane's only human too, I mean, I watched you, Shane, you played Dennis Orculio, and I swear to God, it was, I was there watching live, I was like, you're the best pool player in the world right now. But then again, I saw you at the CSI, and you were struggling a little, right?
Well, I mean, people go up and down, I mean, you can't stay perfect forever, so that's the way it is, that's part of the game.
Yeah.
So, me and Earl, we match up a lot of times, and we're both professional pool players. The only important thing is that we like to play pool, so that's why we get along together, and we don't have any complication, headaches or anything. So we just love to play pool.
I like his style of play, and I enjoy playing him because of his style of play. I don't enjoy the fact that he doesn't let me shoot enough, but his style of play is what I enjoy a lot. And a lot of guys I don't like playing with, even though I have to play with them on tour when we play tournaments. That's inevitable. I have to play them. But if I have a preference to play a player, I'll pick and choose for sure, because I don't like slow players. I don't like guys stand over the ball too long.
Sure. Okay. We're going to be using the Cyclop balls. And by the way, we probably have time for one or two questions from the chat room. So if there are any, I guess you can pick your favorite ones, Michelle, and and just let me know what they are. But we have these Cyclop balls here. Those were sort of introduced during the CSI U.S. Open events. Are you okay with these balls? What do you think of these balls? You
Yeah, I played. Yeah, I think the balls are okay. They seem to hit okay. Not too many skids, and they seem to react pretty good. And the only difference is you got to be careful now from the 6 to the 7. And sometimes you don't even know if the ball's on the table. You got to look real close.
You're talking about the color.
Yeah, you might shoot the wrong ball, or you might not see it on the table and play the wrong position.
Yeah.
That almost happened to me in Vegas.
A few people have mentioned that the 6 and the 7, you know.
I didn't see the 7 on the table.
Oh yeah, because it's blue.
But I almost played position for a different ball, and I was playing for the 7. But that can happen.
It's
too.
the color of his shirt.
Yeah, it blends right in.
Yeah. And you, Shane? You have any confusion over that?
I don't think it's a big deal. So I mean, I'm okay with the colors. You just have to get used to it. But you know, some people are saying out there that they're skidding a lot. Well, you skid a lot because you put too much baby powder on the table, or it's too humid. I mean, it's not the ball.
True.
It's not the ball problem. It's just
Playing condition?
it's just only on the condition of the table.
Yeah,
We're not controlling the conditions either.
No, it's true, and actually, that's what I'm curious about these balls, because they were used quite a lot, during the CSI, which was a air-conditioned environment. It was, Las Vegas at the Rio, and it was a controlled environment, and they were constantly being
It was
cleaned.
humid there this year, though.
Yeah, you believe it was also.
It doesn't matter what balls you use. I mean, it only depends on the condition of the atmosphere
Yeah, he's right.
and the table.
Okay, all right. So then we're not going to hear any complaints about the balls during this match, because it doesn't matter what balls you
Just
use.
make sure don't shoot the wrong one.
Yeah, just don't shoot the wrong one. And then I guess I'm going to ask, what are your predictions?
Well, like I said in the beginning, the table, the cloth is aged a little bit. It's going to get a little humid in here. So that actually can help me. If the conditions are real dry and the cloth is brand new, I think he would run more racks on me. This way he might not get a shot as much, and it might force him to try a little bit too hard on his break or something.
You got a look on your face.
So, I don't think the balls are going to break off as easy as they normally do, and that's going to help me. I need to
Okay.
slow his break down.
Okay, all right. Shane, what were you thinking there?
Well, for me, I grew up on bar tables. I know what the condition will be, and I'm used to it. Old cloth, new tablecloth, doesn't matter. I mean,
Yeah, but you're better on new cloth. Don't worry. You can say what you want. I done watched it. When the cloth's newer, you're more dangerous then.
but
We all are.
but for both professional pool players, the game is pretty easy for both of us. So I mean, it's going to be close, and I'm used to the tables, and I know what's going to happen, and I'm aware of it. So.
Awesome. Okay, good. All right. Well, I wish you guys both the best of luck. Maybe we have one or two quick questions, because these guys are hungry. They've been basically hanging out and talking here for the last 3 or 4 hours. So, anything, Michelle?
Let's see. A good one. They want to know what both of them think the standard pro game table rules should be.
What the standard pro table
should be.
outside of
Yeah,
this match?
I'm assuming so. That's what it looks like.
Standard pro game table rules should be. Okay, so somebody's asking in the chat room. This isn't really a quick question, I don't think. Somebody's asking what you think the pro standard table games should be. What the rules should be for 9-ball?
Any game.
Huh?
It didn't give any specific game, so I'd say pick one.
Oh, I don't know if we can even
Well, I
answer
think
that
that
question.
what
Do you
we want to
understand
know
what
is what rules we're going to play and what table. To me, I want to play on a 5x10. I don't want to play on a 4.5x9 no more. I really don't even want to play on a bar table. But this is exhibition to me, and I'm still going to take it seriously. But in the future, I'd like to see the game go to a 5x10. I really would. I think it would slow the world down. the Asian guys wouldn't look so good. The taller, stronger North American guys would prevail more. It'd be more athletic. You know, these Chinese guys, I don't think they can play a radio. That's the way I look at it. If they play me on the 5x10, we're going to own them.
Okay. All right.
That's the way I feel.
I think actually the question is, what are the rules of this game going to be?
What are the rules of this?
Yeah, and it's for those who are asking, it's going to be winter break. It's 9-ball, and is there a 3-foul rule?
Yeah, there's a 3-foul.
Yes, 3-foul rule, and race to 30. We're going to play 9-ball tomorrow.
No jump sticks.
No jump sticks. Is that correct?
Jump sticks.
You're going to jump with Demucci?
Well, I ain't going to jump at all, probably. There you go.
Okay.
Somebody jump on
Yeah. I'll tell you what, it's just going to be a lot of fun. We're going to see some good pool, and we're going to continue with the rules during commentary tomorrow. 8-ball, it's 9-ball tomorrow, 8-ball on Saturday, and 10-ball on Sunday. And you had something?
No, it's 6 o'clock tomorrow night. That'd be
Right, it's going to be, the time's tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern.
No, not 5 p.m.
I'm sorry, 5 p.m. Pacific. I apologize, guys. I'm tired too. 5 p.m. Pacific here on povpool.com or down at the Eagles Lodge in Montana. And it'll be 1 p.m. Pacific on Saturday and 1 p.m. Pacific on Sunday. So once again, that's 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 6 p.m. Mountain and 8 p.m. Eastern.
A bunch of people are asking about bonus ball.
Okay, and
Especially about Shane.
okay,
Bonus ball.
somebody asking about Shane and bonus ball.
What is he going to do when it's...
When are you gonna-
Asking about bonus ball period.
When are you gonna play bonus ball, Shane?
I'm gonna say, let's just say I don't have time for it. No, I'm not gonna sacrifice my time to play.
Okay, it's a great game. You know, I mean, Earl, you'll agree, it's a great game.
Well, you know, Shane's making a smart decision. He's, you know, what are you, 29 now?
30.
30.
I just turned 32
Jeez,
weeks
oh
ago.
God, you're old now.
And you're a cancer too,
Well,
right?
I got him now. He's 30 years old. But anyway, you know, he's at the right age, and he's at the top of his game. And, you know, for him to take away from being able to go out and win tournaments is not the right thing to move for him right now. And he's making the right decision. You know, if they were offering him millions of dollars, we'd stop playing the tournaments. But
Well, I agree. I mean, if you look at the leaderboard on AZ Billiards, and you know, you'll see where Shane's name is. You know, Shane and maybe the top 5 or 10 players are probably the ones that should keep playing tournaments. You know,
bonus ball's a great game, and I think, you know, it could be a game for the sports book in Vegas. You know, it's a team event.
like parimutuel.
Turn into a good thing for betting on the sports book and stuff like that, and maybe it has a season. You know, they're trying to organize a season for it, like football or baseball or anything else.
Yeah.
And it's a great game. It's a difficult game, but for Shane right now, he's better off playing tournaments. He's going to make more money doing that.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, that's pretty much it. I'm going to let these guys go. Thanks a lot. Fist bumps to both you guys. Enjoy your dinner. How many fish did you catch, by the way?
We only caught 2, so it's been,
Which lake did you go to?
what is it? There's a lake right outside of Helena.
All right. Cool. All right. You guys, I'm going to have a lot of fun working with you guys tomorrow and for the rest of this weekend. You guys have a good dinner, okay?
Thanks
All
a lot.
right. Yeah, thanks, Earl. All right, guys. That's it. povpool.com tomorrow. It'll be at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we got a couple of different angles on the table. This will not be the stream quality. You're going to get actually very good stream quality tomorrow. If it's buffering on your end right now, or if it's choppy at all right now, don't worry. That's because we're using Ustream. We've got exceptionally high bandwidth here. We're going to be doing this stream through the Wowza Media server. It's going to be $35 for the whole 3-day package. It'll be $25 for any 2-day package that you purchase, or $15 a day. So please go to povpool.com right now and check out the decider, and that'll be all this weekend. Thanks a lot, you guys. Peace.